So last couple of days, you worked together for Janmashtami celebration. You did a lot of service activity, coordinated activities, and many things happened. And some things went right, some things went wrong. Correct? And overall, it was a marvelous, wonderful effort together. It's a teamwork. Okay, some of you distribute the work, and then you work together, and somewhere you took help from your parents and others. Overall, it came out as a teamwork. Any work is a teamwork. Now, the difference between the work which you do in the light of self and outside world. Outside world, it's always for money, power, position. There is always a desire associated. Okay. Here, what is the desire? Is the service. This is a satsang work. Satsang work is God's work. Here we are learning activity of service. Okay, you will not learn it, you cannot learn it anywhere else. You can only learn in satsang. The whole activity has to be done without any attachment, without any desire, and with a view pure love as a service. It will be difficult. Okay, so that's what we are going to teach here. If you don't learn it here, you cannot learn it anywhere else. Okay, how to make money, how to become successful in life, that you will all learn in the corporates, in your schools and all those things. But how to be loving, how to be peaceful, how to work, even if there's a lot of pressure, how to work without getting stressed, how to work as a team, and how to work for service. All this is what we are trying to teach you in this program. And when we gave the work to you, we know very well there is confusion. We know very well there is a lack of clarity. Okay, and that's how real world is. In real world, when you go there will be lack of clarity. You don't know where you are going. But only thing is there will be much more pressure because everybody is looking for money, power, pressure. So here, out of chaos, we have to create an order. There will be chaotic. We don't know what it will be done. I also don't know what we are going to, people are going to do. But I am confident you will come out of that. That's why I said only children have to be done. Children have to do it. The function has to be by the children, for the children. Because I know you people, children will work and make it happen. So I have confidence in you. Understand? So I'll show you a small PPT. See, this is the logo for the iRead. Can you look at it? What is the logo showing? There's a torch. Okay. The torch is the torch of light. You people are the bearers of light. You have to learn how to carry the light. What is this light? Light of love, light of peace, light of oneness. How to make everybody friend, how to make work together, how to work together as team. Even if people are fighting with you, opposing with you, how to bring them together. Okay, there will always an opposition, there will be always a fight, there will always a confusion. How to bring together as oneness, how to be loving, how to be peaceful. That you can do only when your focus is on self-realization and selfless service. It's called Atmano Mokshartham Jagaditaya. We should never forget this in any part of our life. Our whole life, we earn money, become successful. All those things are required. But why it's required? Ultimately, I have to be peaceful. If I'm not peaceful, what is the point? Right? If I can be peaceful only when I find myself, my real self. Real self is God. So life, it won't happen overnight. It will take, oh, when will I find it? It won't happen. It is a slow process because a lot of purification has to happen. Okay, it's not overnight. It may take months, it may take years, it may take lifetime also. But slowly, we have to purify ourselves and find our true self, which is God. Okay, that's our focus, self-realization. What is God means here? Means deep peace. Okay, I am very peaceful inside. So I'm so peaceful that my peace spreads to others. Right? Have you seen, if somebody is disturbed, his disturbance spreads to others. Somebody is angry, his anger spreads to others. Somebody is emotionally disturbed, his emotional disturbance spreads to others. You see, because we spread. So how can I be so peaceful that my peace spreads to others rather than spreading harmony, disharmony, noise? That's what you are learning here. Is it possible? It is possible. Will it happen overnight? No. It will take consistent effort. Okay. Self-realization or realizing God in you means my nature is peace. Such a peace that I am so peaceful that my peace will go to all the people. I can distribute peace. Right? Then selfless service. What is selfless service? Yeah. Not for any selfish reason. Please understand, when you do business, you do with a purpose. I want to earn money, do it. But when you do service, it's selfless service. They are different. So when you are doing business, you are earning money, there's a goal, there's a profession, there's a motive that you do it well. Do it in a dharmic way. But when you do service, your whole purpose is to drop your ego. I have ego. Okay. I become one with the people. I become a team. In the team, we are together as one. At that, when I lose myself, I become a larger entity. I become one with the society or one with the whole. Right? If you become small, narrow, I, me, mine, you become narrow. So try to drop your ego. Try to purify yourself. That's called selfless service. Okay. So these go together. Selfless service is for the society. What I take from society, I'm giving it back. So what I'm teaching you people is because I took that from society. I take from my gurus, that I'm giving it back to you. Correct? Self-realization, self-realization, selfless service, you should never forget at any point. Even in doing the work, you should be clear what you are doing for. Otherwise, what will happen? Your focus will go. Then what is this light torch? You have to become the light of love. Okay? Peace and oneness. That happens automatically as you become that. What will happen? People love interact with you. People love talking to you. Okay, you get you should see that the people who are very evolved, okay, even though they don't say, other people will get attracted to them because they from them the peace, love, harmony will appear. So here we are teaching you. Here we are teaching you the art of teamwork. Okay, in team, we are teaching teamwork because in a team we are greater than one. Okay. So here the satsang work is a purification place. Okay, it is not here, you will not add some noise. You may do so much of work, but entire work is to purify yourself. Please understand. If you understand this purification work, you work properly. Otherwise, what will happen? You will develop egos in this work. Satsang work is not for developing egos. If you are developing egos, then you are not doing satsang work. Okay. So what we learn here, whatever conditions come in life, I'll face it very peacefully. There'll be so much of tremendous pressure. I'll face peacefully. How I work and love others, how I work as a team, how I contribute to happiness and success of others. Me comes next. Okay. So we have a me, then mine. Okay, this me and mine is me is myself, mine is my family. This is what we do for our living. In satsang, we are actually taking a larger me, a larger society. We are trying to see how I can contribute meaningfully to society. In this process, what will happen when we think of larger, okay, your strength will grow. How it will grow? Why it will grow? It will grow because when you do something for yourself, it's always limited. When you do for others, you'll be doing well. For example, in your house, you do cooking, right? When you do cooking for yourself, you only rice and sambar. But when you have to cook others, you'll take much more care. Okay. So now here, anything work you are doing is you are doing for Guru, you are doing for God. The whole purpose is to purify ourselves. So that's why you'll be very careful and don't accumulate any mental egos or mental noise in this whole satsang work. If you are doing that, then you are not doing it. Then you are doing, then you are actually your habit patterns will continue. Okay. So today I'm going to tell you teamwork is great work. Where there's love, where there's peace and oneness, where we resolve all our conflicts with love, peace and oneness. That's what we are learning. Okay. So I'll show you some video. You can have a look at that. Don't comment when your video is gone. Video is running. Okay. So just look at this video. I'll show you 2-3 videos one by one, then we'll discuss. How do I share this one later? Video? Advanced. No. I'm going to share a YouTube video. Did you open it? YouTube video is here. It's not showing the. Take this. Now where is the? Are you able to see the?
Dr. Goldberg. Oh, Dr. Goldberg.
Okay, so from this, what did you understand? Children, you saw the video? Stop now. So children, what did you understand?
So at the beginning, we were a little chaotic. Then after that word came the big one. We thought to get it away. So everyone started doing that because of two. So they all were influenced by those two. And then after later, some of the birds realized, but it was too late.
So what is the message? What is the message? What is learning for you people?
I think if some people started to influence the whole team on the problem.
So you should try to see the positive angle. Don't get influenced by the negativity. Okay. So then I'll show you one more video. Okay. So what did you understand from this? Yes.
For each goose, the team flying is more important than its own flying.
It will reduce his stress, sir.
Yeah.
So actually, each bird cannot fly 2,000 miles. As a team, can they fly 4,000 miles? Because the pressure of the air wings of one another will support each other. They'll create a larger. 1 plus 1 is not 2. In a team, 1 plus 1 becomes 11. So no bird can fly 2,000 miles. But as a team, they can fly because the air pressure created by one bird will help the other bird. Ah. Vineet,
Yeah.
what did you learn?
So I also understand that the geese over there, even if one got hurt or something, they went back down. They didn't leave it behind.
Yeah, they could leave it behind and go.
Yeah.
They are helping. Okay. See, any large organization, they become successful because they work together as a team. Any organization which fights with itself will collapse. Understand? We should understand the importance of teamwork. So in the teamwork, 1 plus 1 becomes 2, it becomes 11. That will be much more than what I can achieve myself. So if you say in a teamwork, oh no, I am the only important thing, then you'll not get it. So we'll see one more video and then we'll discuss. Oh, it's coming or not coming? So did you understand the purpose of teamwork? There's always strength in the team. Okay. See, in India, we failed in the teamwork. India was very strong in teamwork. Have you heard of Prithviraj Chauhan?
Yeah.
One guy attacked India. What is his name? Ghori. He attacked 3 times India. Okay, and every time he was thrown away by Prithviraj. And the Ghori came and surrendered. Please leave me, and he left him. The 3rd time when he came, one guy called Jaichand, Indian, he helped the opponent. Okay, insider helped the opponent, and that's where Prithviraj lost the battle. But Prithviraj didn't lose the battle. India lost the battle. India was devastated. For more than 1,000 years, India could not recover. Okay. Same thing happened with the Rani Abbakka. Abbakka single-handedly fought against Portuguese, but her husband helped Portuguese. So she was arrested. See, it's not an individual. It is the country which they sacrificed. It's not about Prithviraj Chauhan and Jaichand. What they did, they didn't see the bigger picture. What happened to the country? A pretty small thing. You understand? Rani Abbakka protected India from the Portuguese invasion. Otherwise, the Portuguese would have occupied the whole of India. And her husband ditched her. So we always should see a bigger picture. There is always small me compared to my family. When my family is there, my me has to be smaller. And when the society is there, me and family should be smaller. When the country is there, all things is smaller, and we should look at the total overall interest of the country and work. That's called Jagadhitaya. The more selfishness we develop, it's a total, ultimately you will fail. You'll get small thing, then but you will fail. Okay. For this, you are doing many activities in satsang. So after the activity, you should do something called IVU. Exercise called IVU. Okay. What is this IVU exercise? I means me. V means together we. And U is you. So we should learn how to take feedback from others. Why we have to take feedback? Feedback is not a criticism. Okay, feedback is to improve ourselves. Okay, first you should evaluate yourself. Where do I stand? What did I do right? Okay, I have done something right and I didn't do something right. How do I correct it and improve it? That's why once you do self-evaluation, you will become a better person. Okay, first is I. Then as we, together as team, how did you do well and how did you, what are the improvements required? So that improvement will be, nobody should feel bad. Everything is a learning in life. Every time we face challenge, we learn from it and go further. The moment we say, oh, feel sorry about it, get depressed about it, we will collapse. So what we learn together as a team is what we have discussed. Okay. And then ask for feedback from others. So give me feedback so that I can improve. Okay. Feedback is not a criticism. Feedback is a way to learn. So you have to learn how to give back to you. So the feedback always should be given in a sandwich. You know how do you sandwich? 2 pieces of bread and in between. Correct? So you should always highlight what good qualities of other person. Respect the good qualities of other person. Not as a person. In the activity. Nobody is good or bad. Everybody is divine. In a given action, so what are the right things happened, what good things happened, and how did it contribute? Give a positive aspect of the person. All right. Then where you could improve so that overall situation will improve. What you call? I would call as areas of improvement. So the feedback is always given to strengthen the positive quality and overcome the weakness. Never put down any person. Okay. Please understand, never put down any person. No, don't make enemies in life. It's very difficult to make friends. Okay. I learned this from my boss. Okay. He is now 70. He has a small notebook. When he meets a person, he writes the notebook in that front. He is an old timer. He keeps the notebook. But I have seen once somebody's name goes into that notebook, this person maintains the friendship with the person for 50 years of his life. Even any conflict is there, he will make sure that the conflict is resolved. He will never lose one friend in life. To make a friend is difficult. Don't lose friends. At the same time, try to help each other, giving positive feedback. Feedback where you're doing good. Don't hesitate to appreciate somebody. If somebody has done good, Don't hesitate to appreciate, because it will increase his ability. And if some improvement is required, give it in a way such that it will help him to improve. Day by day, each of us have to become better individually and collectively. That's the whole purpose of satsang, right? Now, please don't give feedback to somebody who is not asking for it. Then he will not accept it. Okay. In IVU exercise, I have to ask feedback, then only give me. Otherwise, don't give, because then he will not listen, right? So the feedback has to be given when you ask for it. First, you have to do self-evaluation. Ask for feedback from others. Okay, is the process clear? First I. What I did right, what I did wrong. What can I area improve? First, self-evaluation. Then ask we, what we did together well and what we need an improvement. We. Then ask others to give feedback. P. Seek feedback. Without seeking feedback, don't give feedback, because then people will not accept. They think that it's a criticizing, that's a commenting, right? But this can be done only when like-minded people. Here I am teaching all of you so that you can do it very well. Tomorrow you go to office, that may not happen. Okay. So what will happen if you don't give feedback, appreciate the work of the others, don't give feedback, what will happen? So his positive qualities will not become more. His qualities, your strength will come down, because you see, remember those birds flying together in a large group, right? They can fly 2,000 miles. Not a single bird can fly 2,000 miles. Together as a group can fly. So the whole purpose of creating Light of Self Foundation is I want to create a larger group of people who have divine qualities, whose divine qualities will increase day by day. As a group, they are able to achieve larger. I'm not focused. Self-realization doesn't mean that self is me. Self is the whole. As a whole, we contribute to the entire country, entire society. Understand? So that's why we should never forget Atmano Mokshartham Jagaditaya. The moment you forget, you will go into small, narrow things, and whole thing will collapse. Understand? And always remember what we are doing. Jagaditaya. Jagaditaya is service to our Mother India. We are serving the Mother India. Why Mother India? Mother India is the spiritual light of the world. Entire spirituality came from India. And who brought the sons of Mother India? Who is that? Rishis. So we are doing service to the Rishis. The message of Rishis we imbibe in our life. We become stronger. We grow together as a team. And we do contribution to the country so that our country can bring peace to the world. Understand? This is the purpose. So IVU exercise understood?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this exercise has to be, one of your leaders have to do it. Okay. I'll stop at this. Now we'll do the exercise after puja.